enough is enough. Let the people decide. You know, if they want a bridge, they'll have one. If they don't, they won't.
I'm particularly galled by the slogan of the ads, which is "Let the people decide." It should be "Let the millionaire monopolist decide."
On November 6, 2012, it will be up to the people of Michigan to decide the fate of Proposal 6 on the Michigan ballot. More commonly known as the Michigan International Bridge Initiative, Proposal 6 seeks to amend Michigan's state constitution to require a statewide and local vote prior to any construction of a new international bridge or tunnel. The controversial bridge would provide an alternative route of trade from the United States to Canada across the Detroit River. The current method of transport is the Ambassador Bridge, which routes motor vehicle trade from Detroit to Windsor. Akua Budu Watkins is voting yes on the proposal. Watkins is a consultant who has worked in strategic and political planning for the past 30 years, as well as being a resident of Detroit her entire life. Watkins strongly believes that the people should have a role in a decision that she believes will likely be funded out of residents' pockets.
Because it can't just be determined by the governor and his appointees in terms of writing this up. That way, the people are supposed to be representing us, the state representatives, the state senators, the Congress people, and the senator. You can have some input with them in terms of how this is all going to turn out.
Paul Jacobs is a senior at Michigan State University and is also voting yes on Proposal 6. He believes passing the proposal could improve international relationships as well as business for those along the border.
I'm voting yes because it can create more jobs. It'll give us a better relationship with Canada. There'll be less traffic at the other points of access to Canada, and it could also help build up the riverfront in Detroit.
But not everyone is convinced that voting yes on the proposal would be beneficial to the construction of the bridge and to citizens of Michigan. Michigan State University economics professor Charles Ballard is voting no on Proposal 6. He refers to billionaire Matty Maroon, owner of the Ambassador Bridge, who was in favor of the proposal. Maroon has sponsored TV ads urging people to vote yes on the bridge initiative.
If Proposal 6 passes, it'll basically say we don't have anything even remotely like a democracy in Michigan. We have a maroonocracy. We have a government where any millionaire can buy enough misleading TV ads to convince people to do what the millionaire wants.
Michigan State University sophomore Mike Friedendahl also plans to vote no on the proposal. He believes passing the bridge initiative would decrease the likelihood of a bridge being constructed.
I don't think that there should be a private monopoly on an international trade crossing, especially one as busy as the Detroit to Windsor crossing. In the interest of not only trade but security, it should be a cooperative effort between the two governments.
Both the supporters and opposition to Proposal 6 do have one thing in common. They believe in the importance of voting.
Are we going to continue and just be a segment of the community and let everybody else make all the decisions for you? And then whine when it doesn't turn out the way you want it to. At least if you vote, you have given your input.
I think that everyone just has to have their voice heard, because if you're going to complain, especially about how things are going, and you're not actively trying to make a difference, your complaint isn't as valid. You really should at least voice your opinion.
Michigan voters will cast their ballots on November 6th. They could have the fate of a new international bridge in their hands.